Bada boom, bada boom, bada boom, bada boom, 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 boom. Damn it, man! My titer score went up to 64. That now means I have to go back on diflucan or fluconazole. Now, if you don't know what the hell it is I'm talking about my valley fever. So let me break down what a titer score is. A titer score is very simply a measurement of how many of your antibodies are in your system trying to heal or fix you, okay? So I'm gonna quickly show you what my titer score is, okay? So if we were going to check your titer score to see how many antibodies are in your system, we would say, well, what does a normal person look like? A normal person has a titer score of 0. That means you have absolutely probably nothing wrong with you in your body. Your body's not trying to fight anything, so it's not trying to make anything. Does that make sense? So a normal person is 0. But when you're sick, that means that your body has to produce these antibodies to help you fight off whatever's going on. So if a normal person is 0, then someone who, let's say you have maybe a regular cold, your body would produce a certain number of antibodies, and it could be measured. And the way they measure it is they double it every time. So my best example of how I could show you how something is measured is very simply like this. I'm gonna show you with these rocks. If a normal person is 0, that means if you are a little sick, you would have 2 rocks. And if you were a little bit more sick than that, you would have 4 rocks. And if you got a little bit more sick than that, you would then have 8 rocks. And if you were a little bit more sicker than that, you would then have 16 rocks, and so on and so on and so on. So a normal person is 0. I am currently at 64. So how many times does it take for us to get to 64? Well, that's 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. 6 steps. That's not good. That means my body is seriously trying to fight off the valley fever. Now, I was hoping some time ago that I'd be done with all this, but obviously I'm not. And I have to go back on my medication, diflucan, fluconazole. It's basically medication that treats a yeast infection. So that's where I'm at today. Now look, the whole purpose of this vlog was to help me get through the whole process of losing my mother to pancreatic cancer. And it has helped me. It has definitely helped me heal. Not all the way, but it has helped me heal with my mother and the loss that I've experienced with her. But now, I feel like I'm gonna have to take the vlog into a whole new direction. I'm gonna have to talk about my personal healing now and how I'm gonna get through this valley fever and becoming healed. My titer score is 64. I need this shit back to a 0. When I left the hospital a couple years ago, They believed it to be around 512. That's how sick I was. It has gone from 16 to 64 in the last few months. And I'm gonna have to advocate for myself in order to get well, because just depending on your doctors to take care of business, well, they got a million other patients. So if you're not advocating for yourself, who is? So just know, I'm not gonna be screaming cancer right now. Right now, I'm gonna be screaming Valley